Hello and warm greetings. I'm here to present you the latest English news. A car bombing wrapped central Logar province on Monday night, in which 2 civilians, a woman and a child, were killed and 3 other women received injuries, officials said on Tuesday. The bombing occurred in Pule Alam, the provincial capital, at around 6:30 local time. The incident was very close to the 4th unit of 203 Tandar military corps, the corps official confirmed. According to the officials, the target was a foreign troops convoy. However, the official did not elaborate further. However, U.S. Forces spokesman Lieutenant Colonel Martin O'Donnell, in a statement on Tuesday, confirmed that a U.S. mountain patrol in Logar province was attacked by a side vehicle-borne improvised explosive device, adding that the attack was ineffective, causing no U.S. casualties and only minor damage to the U.S. vehicle. We have also seen, although we cannot confirm reports from Afghan officials, that civilians, including women and a child, were killed and injured in the blast. F2, our thoughts go out to the families of the innocent who continue to suffer needlessly from the Taliban's violence and their refusal to listen to the call of the Afghan people and take the courageous step towards long-lasting peace, he said in a statement. Grief mixed with anger among Afghanistan's minority Sikh and Hindu community yesterday as it prepared for funerals of loved ones, including an election candidate killed in a side attack. At least 19 people were killed and 21 wounded when a side bomber blew himself up in a crowded waiting to meet President Ashraf Ghani in Eastern city of Dambadam on Sunday. A course of mourners shouted death to the president and death to the government as they placed coffins and ambulances that would take them to a temple for funeral ceremonies. Among the dead were 17 Sikhs and Hindus, officials said, including Mr. Avatar Singh, the only Sikh candidate running in the October 20 legislative elections, and Mr. Rawal Singh, a prominent social activist. U.S. Republican lawmakers met Russia's foreign minister and parliamentary counterparts in Moscow on Tuesday, expressing hopes that a presidential summit this month will ease tensions. While U.S.-Russia ties are strained, the two countries have some common interests around the world that we could hopefully work together on, Senate Appropriation Chairman Richard Shelby, our ally, told Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. We're competitors, but we do not necessarily need to be adversaries. The lawmakers' visit may symbolize the resumption of relations between our two and Parliament, said Lavrov, who made his welcoming remarks in English. It is a very timely event ahead of the July 16 summit in Helsinki between Russian President Vladimir Putin and his U.S. counterpart Donald Trump, he said. And President Mohammad Ashraf Ghani says the Pakistani troops are not allowed to enter the Afghan soil as Afghanistan demands land and railway access to India's army store. He made the remarks during a meeting with the members of Nangarhar Provincial Council during his visit to Dambadam city yesterday. Meanwhile, the officials of the President-elect Palace said Afghanistan must reach to a conclusion on an economic plan with Pakistan. The Kamsa's Ministry of Trade and Commerce and the private sector in Afghanistan say the trade volume between Afghanistan and Pakistan has dropped to at least $1 billion. That was the latest presented by me. Have a good night. Take care. Bye.